What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Really excited today for a pack opening that I actually wasn't planning on doing for a while, but for reasons I'll explain shortly, I decided to rip these two starter decks open. So for those who don't know, these are Dawn of Perim starter decks, which is the first set that Chaotic ever made. These were released in 2007. And so if you wanted to play the game like I did as a kid, I went out and purchased a overworld starter deck on the shelves. But something extra special about these is this online game in beta sticker in the top left is, I believe, the best indicator we have as collectors to know that this was the first print run of these starter decks in 2007. So these were printed, I believe, all the way into 2008 for a while with unlimited versions, but these are first print runs of first edition, and I have two of them that, despite the cardboard being open down here, the cards inside are in fact sealed, which we'll be opening. And what we're looking for, and the reason that's important to have beta decks, is it's the only way you can guarantee that you will pull a ripple foil card. So as you can see, this foil has waves to it. I've talked about it a million times on this channel, but just in case someone has no idea what I'm talking about, these waves indicate ripple foil. It's what us collectors call it, and that's how we know this was the first printing of first edition. So this is the first edition stamp right here. Cards after this would have first edition stamps. They are considered first edition, but they are not the first print run of first edition. So definitely gets down into the details for the hardcore collectors who like this kind of stuff. Maxor, one of the most iconic characters, he's actually on the front of the box here. He would be a huge pull today. Another huge pull would be Kaor. He's on the box for the Underworlders there, the leader of the Underworld tribe. But what we're really looking for, the biggest pulls we can get, and the reason starter decks are valuable, at least in my opinion, is cards like Heptad, which is a starter deck exclusive. So if you want to pull a ripple foil Heptad like this one, the only way you can do it is by opening a beta starter deck. You can open all the booster packs in the world. You'll never pull a Heptad. You can open all of the non-beta starter decks in the world. You'll never pull a ripple foil Heptad. So very valuable in my opinion. Recently, I believe one sold on Discord for something like 350, medium energy, but it looked to be in great condition. And Lord Van Bloot is also an ultra rare starter deck exclusive. So same thing. Either of these guys would be massive, but I also definitely would not complain with Maxor or Kaor. And there are starter deck exclusive cards, some notable ones being OS, Dracnus, and Zealed. So those would be really cool. Anything starter deck exclusive would be an awesome pull for today. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't planning on opening these for a while. These are very historic to me, and I if you're curious, I believe I picked these up for somewhere around $40 a piece, which I feel like is a steal because I love the history behind these being the first um, cards that Chaotic printed. And I think I got them at a bit of a discount because they are open down here. But like I said, cards inside are still sealed. But yeah, wanted to keep these sealed for a while and maybe do a special event. However, some good news is that Beckett is a grading company, and I've recently been in talks with them, and I'm hopeful that they will start to recognize ripple foils and label them as such. So currently, if you submit this to PSA will label it as ripple foil, but Beckett does not. However, that's about to change if what this person is telling me is true. So with that, I'm about to submit a handful of cards to be graded. And I thought, you know what, let's crack these, get some pack fresh ripple foils, and submit them to Beckett as well to get them graded from Beckett. I like PSA. I just kind of prefer Beckett slabs better. So that's why I'm excited for that. Last thing I'll say, and then I'll shut up and I'll open these, is that while I do really love these, and I think there's some potential value there to keep these sealed in the future, I think these are a risk to keep sealed because of things like this. They're so easy to open. The glue and the sticker just comes off so easily to open. And then I'll open this one to show you the inside. The risk with that is even if you just pulled the sticker off and you were able to re-stick the sticker. The issue is these are the cards inside, and this looks nearly identical to any other starter deck in Chaotic. I don't believe there's a way to differentiate this as a beta deck once you get it to this point. So I see it as a risk because, let's say in the future this deck is worth $1,000 sealed. The issue with that is I think there's going to be so much risk for scammers to swap this out for a non-beta deck, put it back in, slap the sticker back on, and you'd have really no way of knowing because, a great way to stop that would be to shrink wrap these, plastic wrap them, but obviously they didn't do that. So all of that to say, I would love to keep it sealed, but I think there's too much risk there in the future. I am not confident it'll hold its value. So all that out of the way, I'll stop rambling and we'll crack this open, and I'll be stoked with anything we get because anything we get will be a pack fresh ripple foil, which is always exciting. But like I said, looking for those 4. And I actually don't remember which side they're on, but I believe it's the first card once I show it. So which side are these facing? These are facing this way. So all of these are the starter deck. Still pretty cool to have a pack fresh first edition starter deck. Love Frafto, probably my favorite card in all of Chaotic, so stoked on that. We'll put that to the side. And already you may be able to tell this just comes with the territory of Chaotic and quality control. Looks like some dents there on the side. That'll definitely hurt it in grading. But I think this is our ripple, so we'll put this in the back. And if I'm wrong, we will find out shortly. Starting off with a rare Skeletal Strike. So I believe it'll be a few rares and then the super, possibly ultra rare. Skeletal Strike, first edition, because it has that gold foiling on the lettering there. That's how you can tell. Zalek, nice to get a creature. I love Zalek and his artwork. Really cool. Third card. Oh, there's our Ripple Hailstorm. So no Ultra and a Liquidizer. Really cool, though, to get a Hailstorm Ripple foil attack card. Looks beautiful, and we didn't get scammed. This is, in fact, a beta deck because there is that beautiful Ripple foil. Looks really cool on that kind of symmetrical artwork. Really cool. I'm going to sleeve that up, and we will move on to the next one. Okay, deck number 2. Here's our Underworld starter deck. Again, still very nostalgic. See those creatures there. Okay, and what was it last time? The third card. So we put this one in the back, and then it was 1, 2. All right, so I think it's this back card. That's what I did wrong. Okay. So we have Power Pulse, rare attack, Ekud, really cool to get a rare creature, Song of Geonova, a rare music, and our final card is Cross Sectus. At least we got a creature. That's really cool. So no starter deck exclusives and no ultras, but I cannot complain with some pack fresh Ripple foil cards. Little crab man. I think as a kid I did not have a lot of cards, but I feel like I remember having like 5 Cross Sectus cards. I had a lot of these as a kid for some reason. Might be max energy as well. And condition on this is about what you expect from Chaotic. Plenty of dings and scratches everywhere, so I would say somewhere around a BGS 7. But hey, still a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed sort of the history lesson and the trip down memory lane. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you all later. Peace.